How do we get people to work better together and now apart under COVID? And the question we ask ourselves, can we do it faster, better, and cheaper? So we'll answer the second question first. And we'll do that with a couple of short case studies. One is around a global implementation we did for Halcyon Agri, which we did in 6 months, and a case study focusing on one particular implementation in China under COVID conditions. This was a post-merger integration play where Halcyon, who's the owner of the Corrie-McColl Group, together with Sinochem, that under the Corrie-McColl brand, they've recently made a number of acquisitions around the globe for their polymers and natural rubber activities. They wanted to put them all on the same system, and they wanted to do it all in 6 months. I just got a few moments here that Tony Fox, who was the project lead at Corrie-McColl, just to share their insights rather than hear it from myself.
Over the past 2 or 3 years, with the acquisition of with Worthbane, Centritrade, Allen Grant, Momentum Technologies and Calvin Terminals, they were a group of very independent and unconnected companies. So the task that was posed to me was to go and find a trading, logistics and finance system that will work across all of these companies to bring them together and to align them. And that's exactly what it started to do. With the contract entry in the trading scenario and the logistics and shipping, Gen10 has streamlined and synergized our workflows and our office operations. And then the way that it works seamlessly with Microsoft and the vision to take care of the finance and the accounting side of it, everybody now works in exactly the same way. So yeah, it's just helped us to align a group of individual companies into Corrie-McColl, which is the group that we trade on. But when we said we wanted to roll out a new system globally in less than 6 months, I think people thought we were kind of mad. But with the help of the Gen10 team, obviously our Microsoft partners as well, we managed to do that.
From Tony's kind words there, ultimately, from our side, we were able to unify their systems, unify their processes across the board and consolidate on a number of levels, not just consolidate reporting, consolidate everything in a very short period of time. I mean, I pass it over to Bruce, just to talk a little bit about, the challenges of post-merger integrations to put this result in context.
My name is Bruce Tozer and I work with Richard. I've been involved in quite a few post-merger implementations when I was in commodities and banking. And as we all know, what it says on the slides you're going to do and what you do are two very different things. So the ability to harmonize systems, get the costs under control very quickly and get people working together in a new environment is critical. And if you can do that, it then unlocks the opportunity to go after the things which are more interesting, which is opening up the revenue growth. So this is a really critical capability in a time of change where consolidation is happening.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruce. Then if we were to hone in on one of those implementations that we did, there were seven different companies that we needed to implement. And we did it all remotely, and that was all pre-COVID, actually. We had people in Amsterdam, in Germany, in Malaysia, Singapore, China, and over in the US working on this harmonization exercise. When it came to China's turn, unfortunately, that's when COVID kicked off. So whilst everybody was wondering what today was going to be like, the project was legitimately put on hold for a couple of weeks while they took stock. But a few weeks into the lockdown, we decided that we would have a crack at it, that we would try to implement for this team, give them a brand new system that would integrate their trading, logistics and finance together. This 6-week exercise, just to give some weight to it, it included the interfacing with the ERP system. That's a two-way interface, so payments and credit limits come back from the accounting system as well. It included the migrating of the positions into the new system. And to top it off, we needed to translate the front end into Mandarin, as well as the documents and the email templates that we produce are in both languages, and in some cases with dual lingual capabilities.